and use him over Murray.
Boy, cause they already paid Murray, and they not about to just bench him and use another nigga for 1 year and let him bounce. And then they gotta pay. then if they let him go, that's dead money on the books anyway it goes. So like fuck it, we already spread ourselves too thin, cause we already just basically kicking the can down the road. Cause well, based on how Marshawn playing, he ain't trying to get paid too much, so we straight.
Yeah, somebody else about to pay his ass. That
Yeah,
nigga
we
tripping.
about to pay Ryan Ramczyk, cause
They paying that nigga to check Julio and Mike Evans.
son,
That's the only two
son,
niggas he
that's
could check.
no, son. It's not even just Julio and Mike Evans. It's any receiver with a name, son. If you don't have a name, you go kill him, son.
Nigga, that Lazard.
That's
I
what I'm
don't even know
saying.
what college that nigga went to,
Son,
son.
you gotta be an undrafted rookie. Like, all right, your name can't be Omari Cooper,
Yeah.
DeAndre Hopkins, Larry Fitzgerald. Nothing like you can't have no household name going against that man. Cause if you got a household name, it look like he kicking to another gear. Now if he going against a fucking
Oh, that nigga logo cold too.
anybody else, he go against an undrafted rookie. It look like he get his at like he an undrafted rookie.
They undefeated. I think Josh said call him whenever it's good. Oh, Josh. Josh.
Yeah, I'm here. I sent you that link to Chad.
Mm.
I watched the debate.
You have repeatedly criticized the vice president for calling out Antifa and other left-wing extremist groups. But are you
I don't
willing
even see how people take him serious, huh?
white supremacists
I
and
like that
militia
shit.
groups and to say that they need to stand down and not add to the violence in a number of these cities, as we saw in
2-3.
Kenosha and as we've seen in Portland? Are you prepared to do
Let's
this?
see what that intercept on goal do.
I would say almost everything I
Oh,
see is from the
man,
left.
3-2 or 2-3?
What are you saying? I'm willing to do anything
Burn.
I want to see. Then do it, sir. Say it. Do it. Say it. You want to call him? What do you want to call him? Give me a white supremacist and right.
Lily, go get your headphones.
Stand back and stand by. But I'll tell
Go get
you
your
what.
headphones. Come on, Josh.
Somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left.
Who was
Because this is not
Antifa?
a right-wing problem. This is a FBI director. This is a
I don't think Furry playing.
white supremacist. Antifa's an idea, not an organization. You got it. Not militia. That's what it is. An FBI. It's FBI.
Wow, son.
You know what? No, we're done, sir. We're moving on to the next. That's not an idea. Everybody in your administration tells you that's a bad idea. And I tell you what, you have no idea.
I should have watched this whole thing.
All right, gentlemen, we're now moving on to the
You could, if you watch it live, if you go to what I sent you, you could start it over.
I don't think Furry playing, son. Them niggas is.
Wow, son.
Fuck.
That boy not playing, right?
Son, this man readied up and walked away?
Yeah, you know how long nigga been waiting on?
That's true.
Fuck, I went and laid down too, huh? I just looked up and seen it was started.
This ain't gonna lead down.
I'm glad he got a defender.
And you saw what happened today with
Corey, watch the ball.
I hate how you can't pump fake and make that bitch, sir.
Man, he shouldn't have pump fake.
I get it, but still though, son.
The greatest before COVID came in, the greatest economy in history, lowest unemployment numbers. Everything was good. Everything was going. And by the way,
You could have came back,
Who had
Chad.
this the first time, Jeff?
and they were saying,
Well, I didn't shoot it.
Yeah.
Cause that nigga closed out faster. Then I felt like he was gonna block my shit like the dude from last game did.
a fixing of the VA, which was
The next time I'll try.
308,000 people.
Don't let that nigga shoot.
Proper health care.
Yo.
And we now got
Boy,
I hope he helped with the voice.
you got
The
kicked.
game started.
Boy, you got
Yeah.
kicked. Nigga been calling you now.
and some people say maybe the most
Yep.
important. By the end of the first term, I'll have approximately
Y'all get right.
300 The likes of which very few people. And you know one of the reasons I have so many judges? Because
Oh, they in
President
man,
Obama
man.
and him
About to send me the invite for the broadcast.
when you leave office, you don't leave any judges. That's like you just don't.
What?
Hey, man.
Hey, did it seem like that shit went in the fucking rim zone?
It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Have a little different philosophy. I'd say if you left us 128 openings, you can't be a good president. You can't be a good vice president. But I want to thank you because you just
That nigga Trump ignorant, son.
What he said?
300 judges. It's a record. Looking at both
You
your
pay
records.
attention to
Oh
this
my
game.
god, man.
We going man, man. You prefer it on the point guard.
See how you trying to figure out loud.
I ain't bought.
We might well quit and pick up first, man. Y'all should have shot that bitch the first time I had to listen. Them boys scared of that.
Undefeated.
I've gone head to head with the president's made it clear to him we're not going to take any of
It
his
ain't
stuff.
nothing major.
He still refuses to even say anything about the bounty on the heads of American soldiers.
I caught looking.
Y'all wanna quit and pick him up?
I don't care, son. I just won't play, son, and I don't want to be waiting.
Meet me in the rec. Meet me in the gym.
We quitting or what?
Hold on.
Somebody not getting checked over here.
We quitting or what? I guess we not.
Man, why that nigga
Oh,
shooting?
Somebody must have told him shoot.
Nah, they do that. Son.
Even if he not a shooter.
That nigga, a big man to do it. Everybody do that shit. The computer's dumb as a motherfucker.
And speaking of my son, the way you this election, if he wins the election and the Senate is Democrat and Republican, and it just goes my son
Quit reading that.
spent a year there. He got the Bronze Star. Service medal. He was not a loser. He was a patriot. The people left behind there were
Nigga called the niggas in the military. What?
That boy said he was not a loser.
Hunter got thrown out of the military. He was thrown out dishonorably. During that period of time, you became vice president. And what you done about president, he made a fortune.
That shit brought me in that. Ah.
My son, and he didn't have a job. My son, like a lot of people, you know at home, had a drug problem. People were overtaken. That they're very simply not true. You said we're going to socialist. Now how we get socialist?
Ah.
Yes, I agree. Vice President number one.
Yeah, I want
I would have went took that bitch.
Am I tripping? Or they not talking about what they're gonna do for us?
They got questions to answer.
Man, they look seem like
That
they
question
in a
don't
kissing
sound like.
contest.
Yeah, that question ain't sound about us.
That sound like a big ass kissing contest.
No, I started this bitch from the beginning, so I'm trying to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna start that bitch over too.
It just sound like a big kissing contest right now, though.
It really ain't that, son. Dude really trying to do what the fuck he's supposed to do, son.
Right?
Cole,
But,
you playing good? Yeah, see? You playing good. Nice little bit, too.
Better stop saying shit, just let him keep playing. Or he stop.
Look at that pick.
Oh, fuck no.
He'll fuck around and feel played. Or doing
No.
dumb shit. He playing like he could play point guard for us.
Sure. Please.
Please.
Come back, Josh.
I got you, dog. Don't fucking tell me what to do.
Alright.
I like it, Josh. I like it.
Should I leave?
China.
What up, little nigga?
Yeah, we in this bitch, dog. This undefeated team, we look like we could. Oh my God, son.
Yeah, Chad. Corey, you ready to play point, dog?
Hey, no,
You go ahead and make the
Chad.
big man you want to make, Chad.
If you see all them collapsing, I got a free to the lane like that. Shoot that bitch. Then if you already in the motion,
Man, them niggas gonna smack that shit. Huh?
man, 9 times out of 10, they will let you get that bitch off.
Get the fuck out of here, son.
Kill that bitch. I had the free lane.
Do it.
You said, Donald, would you just be quiet for a minute?
Bang. Let's go, man. We probably could win this shit.
Corey.
My fault, Corey.
Oh, that
Come
is.
on.
Y'all
You
not
and
looking.
Josh look the same.
Find
Man.
your shooters. Find your shooters.
He has a bush, I have braids.
One is black.
Skin tone
Nothing alike.
with the black sleeves. I'm not looking at no hair, son. Y'all look exactly the same, son.
He have on.
Oh my God.
It shouldn't be that problem. I spoke with the governor about it. I'm getting along very well with the governor. But I said, at some point, you can't get rid of
Oh, that's a good free pass. That was a good free pass, man.
Oh, son, can you not fucking pump fake, son? Holy shit.
Come on, come here.
Oh my God, son.
He better not.
Stop it. Let him go. Just let him go. Still let him stay up there. Don't even chase him. Don't chase him.
That's fine on that, bro.
Why? Why? Why?
I wasn't even trying to reach on him. I'm just pressing spamming squad, spamming back.
There's nothing symbolic.
Uh-uh.
Wow.
Nations, which no president has encouraged to do because you're going against big pharma.
Damn.
Prices will be coming down.
You was running in car? Whoever that was?
During your 47-year period in government, you didn't do it. Nobody's done it. So we're cutting healthcare. All of the things that we've done.
Y'all let me press squad. Come on.
Destroying families, destroying people.
Oh,
Come on, man.
you saw they closing in, son?
Mm-hmm. All them niggas closing on the ball fast. Mm-hmm.
Son, I don't get it, son. We can't never close in like that, son. I'm trying to get out your way, son.
Come on, see where you going?
I didn't have no fucking clue, son.
Wow.
Come on, we good. Come on.
Why they ain't put fire on the point guard?
It will end private insurance and create a government
Shit.
takeover.
Oh! They ain't had a ball to move.
They can get that free in most states, except governors who want to deny people Medicaid. Anyone who qualifies for Medicare, Medicaid would automatically be enrolled in the public option. The vast majority of the American people would still not be in that option. With Bernie Sanders, the far left on the manifesto too, that gives you socialized medicine. Look, you're saying it will make significantly less gas and oil because it will not be going up.
So nobody can't catch that bitch body itself, huh? Then that bitch bounce to you. That's the crazy thing.
Very lucky tonight as well. Not only that, it cost tonight, I'm going to make sure because here's the deal.
Who man was that?
The fact is that everything he's saying so far is simply a lie. I'm not here to call out lies. Everybody knows he's a liar. But you
Why call
What
it
that
time
nigga
out?
said?
This nigga said everything he said is a lie. I'm not here to call his lies. Everybody knows he's a liar.
Who said that? Joe Biden or Donald Trump?
Yeah.
someone who has no relationship with foreign policy.
Hurt.
Niggas moving. Fucking ants.
Instead of doing something about that, I would be gathering up and making sure we had the countries of the world coming up with $20 billion. Saying, here's $20 billion. Stop tearing down the forest. You know, if you don't, then you're going to have
Hello, Joshua.
You see that closing, son? You see that close out, son?
Didn't they hand me up and all of that?
No, are they all defenders?
Bernie Sanders on a plan. Absolutely agree, Chairman. Idea what this socialized, they call it socialized medicine. Mr. President, he is not.
Son, dude just be saying shit, son.
Look at that shit. I'm making a defender next gen, dog.
I don't even give a fuck no more, son. This shit is pissing me the fuck off.
Cause you can't do it.
They just closing out, son.
They be in a paint duel.
Bro, they be on the other side of the fucking court, dog. And next thing you know, they in your fucking face.
I don't know what they doing, man. They not good, dude. Come on, court. Look at that shit. Nigga, nigga was stumbling in it.
Let the president go ahead. Obamacare is not found. We made it better, and I had a choice to make very early on. We took away the
Nah, you don't have to just go up, son.
guarantee pre-existing conditions. We took away the individual mandate.
That bitch.
The way it is, and that destroyed.
No, on that.
Even call it Obamacare. Then I had a choice to make. Do I let my
wide
people
open.
run it really well?
You was wide open?
In my eyes.
Well, what eye? Wow, son. Wow, son. Did he just let you step in front, Corey? I can't deal with this game no more, son.
Let's go pick further, man.
You should have been to that, son.
Y'all say y'all want to stay as good.
Nigga, I said I don't give a fuck. I just want to play and I don't want to wait.
That's when the
Yeah,
game
that was
was
just
close.
He sends out wishful thinking. He has executive orders.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make the decision for us, and I quit.
Oh my God, son.
Doesn't have a plan. And the fact is, this man doesn't know what he's talking about.
All right, I have one final question for you, Mr. Vice
That
President.
bitch Ferg pulled that
If
bitch like
Senate
you were.
Republicans, we were talking originally about the Supreme Court here. If Senate Republicans go ahead
I hate how that nigga say China. See?
China.
talk about
China.
Why nobody talk about Russia no more?
the court, adding to the 9 justices
Wanna nobody talk about who?
It's Chinatown.
Yeah, you talk about Russia for.
They say China.
They got the China virus, so they go talk about China.
So that ain't who he was in bed with when they was like had that big old conspiracy, but everybody that shit got swept under the rug. Like, oh,
Yeah, everything always gets swept under the rug for
a
that
lot of
guy.
people from his administration.
You
went to
forgot
jail,
that boy,
but then-
he got unacquitted? Because they was lying.
Who was lying?
The people turned out to be lying. Boy got unacquitted. Boy got out that shit.
So he pardoned one of his dudes that was in jail.
I gotta look back into it, but I'm tripping.
Gentlemen, I think we have ended this segment. We're going to move on to the second segment.
You tired, nigga? You going to the party? Huh? Boy, alright. She got up the soup and stomach.
All right. The second subject is COVID-19.
I thought they said they made a shot meter big, huh? Bigger.
Let's try to be serious about it. We have had more than 7 million cases of coronavirus in the United States, and more than
I'm in the gym.
100,000 people
Walking first.
have died. Even after we produce a vaccine,
Walking in-
experts say that it could be months or even years before we come back to anything approaching.
Alright, Ferg in here. Chad in here. Where you at, Nat Core?
Well, I said I wasn't quitting earlier because I didn't know Corey.
Corey quit.
But also counting some ballots, mail-in ballots after Election Day. What are you
I don't trust
prepared
him
to
on
do
mail-in
to
ballot.
reassure the
Mail-in
American
ballot,
people
boy.
that the next president will be the legitimate winner of this election
That's the
in this
same way
final
George
segment?
Bush won.
Vice President, you go first.
They waited for Florida to come in last.
IWillVote.com decide how they're going to vote, when they're going to vote, and what means by which they're going to vote. His own Homeland Security Director, and as well as the FBI Director, says there is no evidence at all that mail-in ballots are a source of being manipulated and cheating. They said that. The fact is that there are going to be millions of people because of COVID that are going to be voting by mail-in ballots, like he does, by the way. He sits behind the Resolute desk and sends his ballot to Florida, number one. Number two, we're going to make sure that those people who want to vote in person are able to vote because enough poll watchers are there to make sure they can socially distance. The polls are open on time, and their polls stay open until the votes are counted. And this is all about trying to dissuade people from voting because he's trying to scare people into thinking that it's not going to be legitimate. Show up and vote. You will determine the outcome of this election. Vote, vote, vote. If you're able to vote early in your state, vote early. If you're able to vote in person, vote in person. Vote whatever way is the best way for you, because he cannot stop you from being able to determine the outcome of this election. And in terms of whether or not when the votes are counted, and they're all counted, that will be accepted. If I win, that will be accepted. If I lose, that will be accepted. But by the way, if in fact he says he's not sure what he's going to accept, well, let me tell you something. It doesn't matter, because if we get the votes, it's going to be all over. He's going to go. He can't stay in power. It won't happen. So vote. Just make
Why
sure
it seem like this a
you understand
movie, son?
Son, these niggas hilarious, son.
what this country's
Son, they
going to
just
look
be
like
saying
the next
anything, son.
No, son, it's the poorest debate ever, son.
these lives.
At this point, what is they debate?
So
Bro, I didn't watch debates when I was younger, son. It really was about politics.
there's been
Like,
no
what you gonna do
transition
for the
from
roads
when I
type shit.
won that election. And if you look at crooked Hillary Clinton, if you look at all the different people, because they came after me trying to do a coup, they came after me spying on my campaign. They started from the day I won, and even before I won, from the day I came down the
Son,
escalator.
if he lose, son, they go drive the fuck out of
They
him,
were a
son.
disgrace to our country, and we've caught them. We've caught them all. We've got it all on tape. We've caught them all. And by the way, you gave the idea for the Logan Act against General Flynn. You better take a look at that, because we caught you in a sense, and President Obama was sitting in the office. He knew about
Wow,
it.
son, this man keep bringing up Obama name, son.
As far as the ballots are
Like he must
concerned,
want to fuck Obama or something.
a solicited ballot, okay, solicited is okay. You're soliciting, you're asking, they send it back, you send it back. I did that. If you have an unsolicited, they're sending millions of ballots all over the country. There's fraud. They found them in creeks. They found some with the name Trump, just happened to have the name Trump just the other day in a waste paper basket. They're being sent all over the place. They sent 2 in a Democrat area. They sent out 1,000 ballots.
Oh, my
Everybody
God.
got 2
I
ballots.
know this ain't no white on white.
This is going to be a fraud like you've never seen. The other thing, it's
Wow,
nice.
son.
On November 3rd,
How did they do this?
watching, and you see who won the election. And I think we're going to do well, because people
Let's
are
beat
really
the
happy with the
brakes
job
off these
we've
niggas. I
done.
do not like
You know
playing
what?
against niggas like
We
this.
won't know. We might not know for months, because these ballots are going to be all over. Take a look at what happened in Manhattan. Take a look at what happened in New Jersey. Take a look at what happened in Virginia and other places. They're not losing 2%, 1%, which, by the way, is too much. An election could be won or lost. They're losing 30 and 40%.
That's on me, y'all.
It's a fraud, and it's a shame.
I thought I was about to
And can
lay
you
up.
imagine where they
That's why I
say
passed out like that.
you have to have your ballot in by November 10th. November 10th. That means that's 7 days
We in
after
zona, man.
the election.
We in zona, man.
In his zone, son. We ain't gonna be able to see you.
All run by Democrats.
Say, Josh, play up top.
President Trump, you're going to be able to continue. You have been charging.
You hear me, Josh?
Balloting is going to be a disaster. You say it's rigged. That it's going to lead to fraud.
Y'all boys headphones work?
The last
Yeah.
election, 31 million people voted mail-in voting. That was a quarter, more than a quarter of all the voters that year cast their ballots by mail.
Bernie Sanders
Now
should have
that
been running,
millions of
son.
mail-in ballots have gone out,
This shit,
what are you going
Corey.
to do about it? And are you counting on the Supreme Court,
This shit,
including
Corey.
Justice Barrett, to settle an
Bernie Sanders should have been running.
Counting them to look at the ballots, definitely. I don't think. I hope we don't need them in terms of the election itself. But for the ballots, I think so. Because what's happening is incredible. I read today, where at least 1% of the ballots for 2016 were invalidated. They take them. We don't like them. We don't like them.
But what do you do about it? There are millions of ballots going out
what
right
you
now.
do is you go and vote. You do a solicited ballot,
No,
and that's okay. Or you go and vote.
I'm asking you about the fact that millions of people.
You go and vote. You go and vote. Like they used to in the old.
Millions of people.
We ain't used to vote. Don't bring that up.
Man, they got a whole pandemic going on, son. So you think they gonna really open up all them polls like that? Stop it, Five.
They're being sold. They're being dumped in rivers. This is a horrible thing for our country. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well.
5 states have had mail-in ballots for the last decade or more. 5, including 2 Republican states. And you don't have to solicit the ballot. It's sent to you. It's sent to your home. What we're saying
Lay down.
is that it has to be a postmark by election day. If it doesn't get in,
Josh, I know what shot that is.
it still should.
What shot it is?
Clay
They're
Thompson.
afraid of counting the votes.
Josh, you heard me say play up top, or you don't want to do that or not? Cause you can like, we doing it? No.
What you talking about?
I'm asking you to play the top.
Mail-in voting has not
Oh, I didn't hear you say that, son.
been
Oh, bad, son. I fuck.
No,
I
I'm
got this
saying
shit
that's
halfway
cool.
on halfway off.
No, I'm just saying that's
Yeah, I
cool
can put it
though.
top.
Yeah,
That's cool,
I'm more comfortable back there.
deadline. So the question I have is, are you concerned that the Supreme Court with a Justice Barrett will settle any dispute?
I'm concerned that
Oh man, I thought that was one of y'all.
when you file, you get a ballot.
Oh my God, y'all killing me.
You're supposed
Boy,
to
nigga can't see.
you didn't know. You have to someone say that this is me.
I thought that was one of y'all that find me. The pass, Cora. Damn.
Nah, only reason why I say y'all killing me when I think one of y'all about to shoot that bitch because I be having position, then I be getting out.
This shit.
Listen, nigga can't just throw that bitch up doing that.
No, I'm saying one of y'all look like y'all have a clear shot and I have position. Y'all look like y'all be putting a pump fake button and then pass out that bitch.
Swamping the system. You know it can't be done. You know it can't. And already.
All right. So now, final question is, in 8 states, election workers are prohibited.
Wow.
8 states from even beginning to process ballots, even take them out of the envelopes and slap them until election day. That means that it's likely, because there's going to be a huge increase in mail-in balloting, that we are not going to know on election night who the winner is, that it could be days, it could be weeks, until we find out
It could be months.
the new president is. So first to you, sir, finally, for the vice president, I hope either of you will interrupt the other. Will you urge your supporters to stay calm during this extended period, not to engage in any civil unrest, and will you pledge tonight that you will not declare victory until the election has been independently certified?
President Trump, I'm urging my supporters to go into the polls and watch very carefully, because that's what has to happen. I am urging them to do it.
Why are you trying to get people to go in? It's a fucking
in
pandemic.
Philadelphia, they went in to watch. They're called poll watch. It's a very safe, very nice thing. They were thrown out. They weren't allowed to watch. You know why? There's bad things happen in Philadelphia. Bad things. And I am urging.
That's his seat.
I hope it's going to be a fair election. If it's a fair election, I am 100% on board. But if I see tens of thousands of ballots being manipulated, I can't go along with that. And I'll tell you what, from a common
That's gonna be his excuse if he loses.
I don't have no say in that.
they're not equipped to. These people aren't equipped to handle it.
Crazy, son. Like, you don't have no state.
They cheat. Hey, they found ballots in a waste paper basket 3 days ago, and they all had the name military ballots. They were military. They all had the name Trump on them.
Vice President Biden, Vice President Biden, will you urge your supporters to stay calm while the vote is counted, and will you pledge not to declare victory until the election is independently certified?
Who is this nigga that's asking him the questions?
As to how the virus has been handled so far, ballots in some states have taken very different approaches, and this is going to affect
And if there's thousands of ballots, it's going to take time to do it. And by the way, our military, they've been voting by ballots since the end of the Civil War. And
Vice President Biden,
that's what's going to happen. Why was it not?
I'm about to start cheesing, man.
Somehow
I'm about to start cheesing. Fuck. That's a good shot, Josh.
At all that there is fraud related to
Slightly late. I don't know how fast they want me to shoot that bitch, though.
Take a look at Carolyn Maloney's race on now.
you had an opportunity
Look
to
at Carolyn
respond.
Maloney.
Go ahead.
They have no idea
Good
what
pass.
happened.
Go ahead.
Good shot, Corey.
Fuck with Corey on this one, dog.
Huh? Get back, Bert.
once the winner is declared after all the ballots are counted.
That's good deep.
Votes are counted. That'll begin.
Should slap his stupid ass after you drop. See, what the fuck?
And I'll be a president.
I wasn't right there, but I was, good.
Son, the way they make it happen, like that shit be crazy, bro. Like that shit, niggas be wide open. You can't pass it to them.
We'll leave it there. To be continued as in more debates as we go on. President Trump, Vice President Biden, has been an interesting hour and a half. I want to thank you both for participating in the first of 3 debates.
Good shot.
I want to thank Case Western Reserve University and the Cleveland Clinic for hosting this event. The next debate, sponsored by the Commission on Presidential Debates, will be 1 week from tomorrow, October 7th, at the University of Utah in Salt Lake City. The 2 vice presidential nominees, Vice President Mike Pence and Senator Kamala Harris,
She gonna go ham.
debate at 9 p.m. Eastern.
She got
We
to.
hope you watch. Until then, thank you. Have begun. Good night.
She gotta be a nook.
Question the effectiveness of masks as a disease preventer. And in fact, recently you were
They gotta shake hands after? I want to see the shake hands.
waiters touching their masks and touching plates. Are you questioning
I think
the
the masks
efficacy of
you have to
masks?
understand, if you look, I mean, I have a mask right here.
Nope, I ain't shake hands. He said, fuck that nigga.
Tonight, as an example, everybody's had a test, and you've had social distancing and all of the things.
I got it.
Wear masks when needed. When needed, I wear masks.
Okay, let me ask.
I don't wear masks like him. Every time you see him, he's got a mask. He could be speaking 200 feet away from me. He shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen. I will say,
Vice President Biden.
Yak! Look at that.
Businesses give them the wherewithal to be able to provide it, money.
And I was asking you, sir, about that.
I didn't even know Lily was in here.
Head of CDC said if we just wore masks between
What?
now, if everybody wore masks this
I see you, Gordon Hayward.
January, you'd probably save up to 100.
Let's go, man. Debate over. Let's get this fucking. Oh,
That was cool.
That's my last one, bro.
no, almost, huh?
Dr. Fauci said they did.
Huh? Nigga tested how early it was already.
I want to ask you both about one last subject because your different approaches has even affected the way that you have campaigned. President Trump, you're holding large rallies with
I'm gonna do it, Josh.
thousands of people.
Nah, I'm getting off this game,
Outside,
son.
yes, sir. Agreed.
Why, son?
Vice President
I don't feel
Biden,
like
you
playing
are
it.
holding much smaller
The man
events
trying to run that dude.
people with.
Correct.
What'd you say?
In any case,
What'd you say?
you holding the
The man trying to run that dude.
I don't give a fuck. That nigga quit last night, son.
Y'all must be losing.
At airports.
What that boy must have got off. He must have quit while y'all was in a fight, huh?
Yeah.
No problem whatsoever. It's outside. That's a big
That'd be the only way Josh get mad.
experts.
And nigga said he gonna need one.
Tremendous crowds, as you see.
My bad.
Oh,
Has 3 people. So,
By the way, did you
come back out, shoot. I'm cheesing.
and a reporter came
Oh, no, man.
to ask him a
Good
question?
shit.
No.
You see how Corey came over, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
You've been tested. I'm way far away from those other people. That's what I can't.
Who got that
Mm.
coach, huh?
I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about the people out there.
I forgot what was in zone. That's on me.
No negative
Boy, what other defense was in?
And we've had
All right, Pete, you want to just quickly finish
Oh man,
social distancing and people wearing masks,
mm.
basically encourage them not to.
That white shit fucking me up.
If you could get the crowds, you would have done the same thing. But you can't.
No lie, I can't see like
Son,
nothing about the iPhone.
I'm just looking at the red on our jerseys, to be honest.
Man, it look like everybody open when we get on Facebook.
In the second quarter, the unemployment rate fell to 8.4% last month. The Federal Reserve says the hit to growth,
Took
which is
myself
going to
out
be
of
there,
this.
is not going to be nearly as big.
See, that shit fucking
Correct. Oh, correct.
looking like.
You say we are in a V-shaped.
Yes, sir.
Corey
might be the best one on this video.
What difference does that make
Hmm.
the American people in terms of the economy? President Trump,
Yes,
in
sir.
this segment, you go first.
So we built the
You
greatest.
see,
Maybe that ain't Corey playing this.
Nigga said, we know who taking a game winner from now on this bitch.
Very hard psychologically to do. He didn't think we should close it down.
It ain't. I
Again,
can tell you, it wasn't the last year Broomfield.
instead of
I'm 100%. So,
1,000 people, it's too much. One
so who you want to shoot the ball?
should have never happened.
Corey.
And I done seen Corey miss all the game with this. So, it ain't the other Brumfield.
It's the new year.
Oh no.
Into the workforce.
Oh
That's a
no, man.
record the likes of which nobody's ever seen before.
Man, looking like he got the best shot on it.
Shut it down.
Oh, yeah.
You will destroy this
That
country.
was supposed to be a Joe move. Just held it too long.
Depression.
Corey open again.
You take a look at what's happening
I
in
don't
some
know.
of the Democrat-run states where they have these.
Who it is then?
And I'm telling you, it's because.
Don't make me turn up some Corey.
I passed it to the wrong Broom.
Mm-hmm. I greened it. How that baby doing that?
Oh my God, son.
Keeping them close.
He's straight.
Hope better than that defense.
People know what to do. Social distancing.
Josh, slick as a motherfucker.
She doing way better than Josh shot.
Nigga, I only missed 2 shots. If she doing that good, that's great.
Nigga, you went 0 for 5 last game.
Mm.
So, and Nat, I wouldn't even speak on it if I was you, son.
What?
You have multiple games of going 0 for 5. Multiple.
I'm a big man. You a shooter.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You was a shooter last year, my guy. Stop that, bro.
Yeah. Tell him what you just told me.
Yeah,
New Year.
New Year.
All right. Your 2 minutes, sir. We're now
Don't
moving.
bring up bullshit, Josh.
You got it. I just want the same energy when y'all bring up old shit with me.
I say you set yourself up for that, Chad, because I knew he was going with that one.
Yeah, how about I say what old shit he talking about?
You talking about that high school shit?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
that be
period.
jokes. I'm talking about the game.
Niggas bring up old shit all the time.
That don't be jokes, dude. That really has.
Oh my God.
Josh, you still can redeem yourself, dude, son.
I don't. What the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck, son?
Why you like playing with that man, son?
No, I really had a dream. Nigga was in high school again and going through all this shit.
I knew one thing. If I could go back, I wouldn't have been in LJ playing the game with y'all. Would have took my ass to practice.
Not me. I'd have took my ass to Curtis.
Nah, I'm gonna say it like this, dog. At all time, when we were senior, son, we wasn't no leaders at all neither, son. So we wasn't.
The coaches wasn't no fucking leaders. Fuck.
We didn't
Cry
go to
baby
no
ass
practice.
coaches,
We
man.
wasn't taking shit serious. We didn't take
They
weightlifting
didn't take this
serious.
shit serious. Coach Cordova had us in that bitch playing Madden. That's why I wanted to go home and play it. Because I couldn't get a turn now. Fuck. Fuck that shit, man. Nigga skipped me, so I skipped practice. Fuck that shit.
I go to the volleyball game. Y'all on one, the nigga.
I ain't know.
Josh knew. They already told me. Josh said,
Because Josh was a
let his ass
captain.
get caught.
A fake ass
Shouldn't have
captain.
went.
Who called Josh a fake ass captain?
TC starter.
That nigga with half a foot. Oh no. Cause nah, I ain't mean that.
Nah, you said it. You meant what you said.
No.
Stand on it.
You know what
Stand
happened
on it,
to
because he
the last
can't, so stand on it.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Stand on it.
Y'all know what happened to the last person talking about that man Sugar?
Sure. Y'all know what happened to his big brother when he Got his
You
ass.
don't even know what happened to the last security guard.
Well, I
Look at
know
that
he
little NBA
did.
young
Well,
boy and
if it's
Quando
any
Rondo
consolation, Trey did beat up the
dropping
dude
stupid
that got
ass.
Chad. So
Trey
Well, he beat up
should
who?
have been with him
he beat up the
when
dude that beat up Chad.
who beat me up?
Bruce
Who beat me up?
Hall.
Oh, man. Trey should have been there when young boy was whipping his ass. That's my brother. Nigga should have got it.
He said I brought back football.
Carol should have
All
beat the
you
piss
heard,
out of
son, all
them.
you
Son.
heard was, son, Carlo the Vic, man, what you doing?
Yeah, he should have beat the piss out of them niggas, man. Fuck that, man.
Man, I would have slung little Quando
Yeah,
Rondo.
you son, he would have got bushed and probably would try to smoke. But I ain't.
Oh
But
no, he would have got it. He would have really got. He probably would have got fucked up for real.
I don't know, son, cause that nigga Montana was pulling them niggas off him. Fuck. And that's when young boy little nigga called nigga dad and shit. That's that little red nigga building boy. Like that little father figure. He always trying to keep them niggas calm. Every time nigga bucking and shit, he the only one like grabbing them niggas like y'all niggas chilling.
But he probably just see the money out them little young
Carl
stupid.
didn't even swing though. That's my thing. He just balled up like a little bitch
Mm-hmm.
and let them niggas punch on him. Son, that shit was embarrassing. Man.
He sued them boys too. He went out with his
Yeah,
own.
I would have fought him and still sued him.
Man, son, you ain't got me. You ain't having me on camera just saying what you doing while you swinging on me.
Yeah, balling up like a little business. Get up and swing, Craig. Oh. He said he's not fighting fair. Carl could have choked one of them niggas or something, slammed him or something.
He really could have fucked Quando Rondo up, son.
Yeah, that
small,
nigga is
son.
tiny, man. Yeah.
He's too small, son. Like I would have punched him in his chest and made that bitch fold.
That nigga is tiny, man. Skinny and tiny as a motherfucker. And can't rap. That nigga won't be on so bad, son, and he not. He is, but he not.
He made some cold. He made some.
Yeah, I listen to this shit. I ain't gonna even stunt. I listen to a lot of this shit. Like that Imperfect Flower, I bumped that shit a lot.
I ain't know. I just know he made that. I remember.
You ain't never hear that Imperfect Flower? That bitch cool. That bitch cold.
I can't play with these white jerseys. Too white.
Who play in the middle?
I'm getting out to get set up, but I'm fucking man. Oh. Like these white jerseys shit just throwing me off because it's hard to see who got the ball when everybody come together.
It's hard to see who got the ball. We on the fast. I mean, who open? We got the fast break. Kyle, go to sleep, brother. Ain't nothing up for you. Don't take the pain away.
And now you just be standing up at the ceiling, just be looking, son. I don't be knowing who should be saying.
Boy, it's a fan. Oh shit! If the fan or something moving, Kyle eyes get locked on that bitch. Ooh. Ain't no way that. Man, that's winning the game. You nigga want to have white jersey.
Mr. President, we're talking about the economy. I'd like to ask you about your plans going forward because
Come on.
your economic plan.
Kyle will kill that.
The elected president focuses a lot on
You say she's 15 years older than him. To hell with her.
On the taxes. You propose more than $4 trillion over a
So whoever made that shit really going to hell.
individuals making more than $400,000 a year and on corporations.
What you doing, man? Give me 5 minutes, brother. What you shit up?
Is going to hurt the economy as it's just coming out of a recession. Well, just take a look at what the analysis done by
That shit whack, son.
points out that
Dang.
my economic plan
Hell no.
more jobs than is it for you.
Fuck.
There you go. Come through. Oh wow.
taxed 28%. It shouldn't be 21%.
He's playing against 2K in the game, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
Josh, you drunk?
Are you drunk right now? Y'all boys trying to win or y'all trying to get off?
I'm trying to win. It's 4 I get up. I don't know what you want, brother. Hey. Come on, brother.
The slowest economic recovery since 1980 the stock market. When the stock market goes up, that means jobs. It also means 401ks.
Oh my Lord.
If you want to terminate my tax, I'll tell you what, you lose half of the company in here, leave, and plenty of companies that are already here, they'll leave from other places. They will leave, and you will have a depression the likes of which you've never seen. Sort of a depression.
And he playing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's over with.
Move around, son. Move around. Y'all gave up before. Y'all gave up when this bitch was when we were down 3. Yeah, son. Holler at me. Josh gave up when we was only down 3.
Let's see that thing since y'all gave up.
Yeah. I'm coming, bro. Fuck, man.
Nat off?
Hmm?
Nat quit?
Yeah. He said you fucking trash.
He said he tired.
You trash.
Oh, alright. Well, I quit too then.
Say, dude, I'm about
He
to
was
get my
right.
little point.
And that nigga made it.
Y'all boys about to do it? Or you getting off? You and
Well, I'm
Corey
about
getting
to
off too?
get the fuck out. This nigga is blowing it.
The boy cool Mike, bro?
I don't know, he ain't been on the bitch a minute, but he was balling, so hopefully he always stay the fuck out of the mic.
Kyrie putting my finger in that shit. He can stay off this bitch forever. He gonna play like that.
That nigga was passing that bitch, shooting that bitch. Oh no, they ain't go. That go to real court. Somebody gave him the controller, bitch. Give me that shit.
That shit wax, man.
Cooler, man. On that 2K.
Bought a son.
Yeah.
Corey, what you was doing? Who was playing for you?
I was playing nigga.
That wasn't you.
I was the whole time.
Just right now,
Who's playing for you, son?
About to, you get on that dude tonight?
Come on, son.
Let me on that dude.
Corey, who was playing for you?
Nigga, that was me all the way since he was in the park and Josh fucking ass. That ain't cool, because if that was him, he would have said something. He wouldn't have let me sit at or something.
No, they
On me the whole time.
That doesn't like beat me.
Nigga really came out with the whistle to that nigga. Nice, like, dude.
I ain't gonna lie, you did look like you let me see that, man. Yeah. Let me get right, man. Let me get saucy at the end.
Green.
Funniest shit to do is when nigga two-hand block first.
That
Boy,
hit the
forget.
backboard and started going to our court.
Boy,
Lord.
forget y'all, cause I thought I was about to boom and everything on my
Son.
pro.
Nigga, dog, he slapped that bitch hard, son.
Yeah, talk like it was the you know how you be talking trash before the game.
Yes,
It
son.
looked like I
Like, I'm
was
gonna catch you under that goal.
but it looked like I was the one doing all the talking. Though, like, yeah, boy, and I
Mm.
come through. Yeah, that boy.
Nigga tried to make himself look like LeBron, man. Y'all saw them Twitter pictures, man?
Boy.
LeBron shoes.
Keejo, man, look like Allen Iverson. Keejo, man, look like Allen Iverson.
The real Allen Iverson.
He looked up how to do it.
Yeah, it was on YouTube.
Get this dub.